up on the episode this week, we're working on the FPV RC Batman. And as a pilot, there's a FPV camera inside his head, so you'll be able to see through the eyes of Batman as he flies through the skies with head tracking. This is the real deal. He is, in all intents and purposes, just as good as Christian Bale. And of course, coming up on the show, we are going to be working, adding the transmitters to make this a real-life flying RC glider, one of a kind. And of course, he is, most importantly, Batman.
Know your limits, Mastermind.
Batman has no limits.
Here we are at HR Drone Racing HQ. I'm Harry. And I'm Richard, and this is FPV RC Batman. Yes, and on the previous episode, we included the servos to make this morphing wing Batman fly. That's right, and on this one, we are tuning it into the transmitter to get those much important flight characteristics possible. Yes, so lots to do. Let's get into the action. Okay, so there he is there, and what we're going to be doing now is going to wire these into his back where we can mount the receiver. These wires need to be a little bit more lengthened because that's not going to fit. Colors are negative, this is the ground, this is the positive, providing 5 volts for the power to the servo. Yellow, providing the signal wires. Remember to stick around to the very end when you do a full systems check. Yes, with the FPV system and the morphing wings. Okay, so there you go. We've got a FPV camera, and it's just the one that we have lying around the shop. We don't want it to be like this. No, because Batman doesn't have that. So the Wingsuit Mark II, he's got an action camera on it. He's got an FPV camera on his head, so it acts like an action camera. But of course, it doesn't look right. You don't see the Dark Knight walking around like that, do you? Hey guys, you're just gonna fight crime. So we want it to be hidden inside the eyes of Batman. So in the last episode, we actually drilled some eyes for that purpose, and we may have to make them bigger. But for now, effectively what's going to happen is the camera's going to go inside his intelligences, because apparently it's supposed to be like the world's best detective. It is even better than Sherlock Holmes. We're going to have to sort of line it up. Which eye are you going to choose? I don't know. At the moment it's his right eye. And then from there, where's it going to go to? Well, then the cable's going to go into his body. And of course, we've got a TBS Unified Pro. And that just arrived from the mailman. So that's the VTX. That is the video transmission analog system that we'll be using. People say why we use analog over digital, Richard. Just small setup for it. Yeah. Our goggles are all set up for it, and we like it. But if there's a sponsor out there, if they want to be part of the channel, feel free to contact us. Remember, slide into those DMs, people. Camera's inside his head, looking at his eyes. We're going to figure out some kind of rig to attach that permanently, and then some kind of attachment to the servo for head tracking will be enabled that way. So there's 2 servos there that we've done in the previous episode. One is for pan, and one is for tilt. So hopefully we'll be able to see out of the camera. Obviously it's not tested yet, but we'll be diving into that in a short little while. Yeah, but first we need to get this FPV camera mounted and the VTX wired up. So let's get into it. Yeah. VTX, and we've got a little antennae. We also got to start working on the wiring now, so let's try and make that all make sense. Yeah, so we're turning up these wires because of course we need to extend the VTX cable, because of course VTX is inside, FPV camera is outside, so we need to extend the wires to the camera. So what are the power systems? What do we got here? So we've got camera over there that's got signal, negative and positive, either 2S or 3S, something small, and there's the VTX. Looking good. Okay, halfway there, gonna be somewhere. Okay, so here we are to do a little test on this FPV camera. If we can see anything through the eyes of Batman, it's kind of the whole point, isn't it? Switch it on. See if it comes through. It works, but you can see out the window, so that's something. And if I put it in the guy's head, the hole might need to be bigger. What do you think that is? Oh, there you go, you can see a little bit better there. Is that going to be good enough for what we want? You can kind of see the battery. but kinda. It's not exactly what we want. The light now is only coming from that one source, isn't it? From that one source of direction, whereas like, let's say it was here, the light's coming from all around.
Probably wouldn't want like one monster eye.
Otherwise it'd be like, hi. So if we were going to go large with the eyes, that's a possibility. But we'd have to go larger in both eyes. So it would be like quite a large eye then.
Monster eye.
Monster eye. Otherwise we could possibly try a different kind of FPV camera. Maybe a smaller, like a nano kind of one. What do you reckon?
Possibly. Is the lens smaller?
I'll go and have a look. And 3, 2, 1, go! HR Racing, yeah! Welcome to the show, the HR Racing Show! And we are your hosts. I'm Harry.
And I am Richard. Thank you very much for joining in on the Radio Control FPV Real Flying Batman.
What a title! And it is effectively all the games and all the movies in real life of Batman, and it begins here. That's where it starts. And where did the story take us?
Okay, so right at the beginning, obviously inspired by the games, the films, we did some CAD designing, we did some 3D printing, sewing, and we initialized on the last one, servos for controls. And on this one, we're diving into the FPV side of things, the head tracking, and the morphing wings, all done on the transmitter.
It's an exciting part in this build. And what other kind of designs that are similar to this on the channel?
Our FPV RC wingsuit design, the Mark II.
That'll be coming up on the flight testings phase. And we've also been testing the Mark III from elevated mid-air position right there. So make sure you go back and check out all the series on the channel. So, saying that, let's get back into the action. I'm Harry.
And I'm Richard, and let's dive back into it.
I mean, you can leave it like that.
Like on the side of his head. I guess that
It's a cyborg version.
Cyborg Batman. I mean, we could just glue it to the side of the head.
It's something.
It's something, but I don't think aesthetically looks as cool. So what we've looking at maybe is using this little fella, which is a little run cam, a little smaller one. Let's have a look to see if it's how big it is. So it's a lot smaller. Let's have a look. There you go. So there's a size a little bit smaller, right?
Yeah.
So a little nano idea. What about that idea? Do you think that'll fit better?
Yeah, I think so.
If we did the same with this one.
The original. Yeah.
The original, I think his eyes would be really big. So what could happen would be, is you could do one big eye, like that, or a big eye, and the other one's small. So he's always kind of looking like, how do you do it like that? That eye? Like that?
Maybe.
Well, Richard can do it better. So Batman would always be like that. So maybe 2 eyes like that. Either way, we'll put this new smaller nano one in, and that'll look cooler.
Okay, so we've got a little bit of wiring to do, and then we're going to do some hole drilling. Drilling a hole in his head.
Desoldering it and resoldering it.
It's all hooked up and going with the new little camera.
There's the camera.
There's the camera, so it's obviously a lot smaller.
Ha! So you can't see it on the outside. That's the main thing. Is you can't see it from out here. It's actually coming out his eye. There he is. Oh, you can see me in there a little bit.
Okay, so maybe we'll make that hole a little bit bigger.
I got a headache. I just need to see. Okay, so there you go. His eyes are a little bit bigger. Hopefully you can still not see the camera. We don't want to see the camera. We want that to be invisible. You know, like a normal person. You don't see the camera.
You can see if you look straight into his eyes. Can't see it, but it's there.
What? What do you think of that, Richard? It's pretty good.
Yeah, much better.
Nice.
Okay. Okay, so on to the next part, which of course is making up some mounts.
Okay, so there you go. We've been designing and printing out some little parts. And what are they, you may ask? The little camera, he goes in there. We've got that. It's going to be mounted inside his eyes. The lens will be seen through his eye socket, so that's what that's to help with. And now we just have to line it all up and mount it in. Can you see the camera there?
Just, yeah, I can just see it, yeah. So it's in his left eye. So the right eye is just for looks.
It does actually look kind of cool. And yes, and the bracket that we made is all mounted in there. A little test to see if it's going to work.
Nice.
Quality's good too.
Yeah, it's good.
So now we have to go and mount this guy to this guy, the head over here. Gonna go mount it to his head. Yeah, that way we can up and down.
Here we always set up, and the little FPV camera's coming through here. which is good.
We get up and down.
That's good. Here's the other movement, pan. It's very cool. Okay, so what's the next step, Aaron?
Maybe go on to adding the receiver.
And adding the morphing wing with the flight characteristics, right?
Okay, so we're taking the back off and there's a bit of a hole cavity there. And then we're going to pull in these wire looms. We can connect them to the receiver. So that's for the pan and tilt for his head.
Yep.
And now we're going to bring in these arms as well.
These arm ones, which are here. And they go through these.
Yeah, we're just wiring in the VTX. And then we'll put an antenna. Doesn't have to be this one. We might swap it out for a smaller, sleeker one. But for now, it can be this one. It's got an antenna around its back. Yeah, so that's what we're doing. We're connecting it up to the remote. Maybe the key step for success. What do you reckon?
It is if you want it to be flyable.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's just like a static throw.
Right. Okay, wiring it through. I think that's all of them plugged in. That's a good start. And now we'll jump into the remote.
Welcome to OpenTX.
So plug it in for the
Very first time. That's cool.
So just for now, we're going to put them on the little transmitter.
And the switch is on this one.
It's good. It's a good start.
Yeah, it's a good start. And if he wants to look down.
So what are we going to do with these wings? So they're something special in their own right.
Moving to the right, it's folding back. Is that correct? Yes. Does that do anything over there? That's odd.
What's it mean?
Is it moving over that side?
Yes. Yeah.
It's not supposed to be, right? I go to the right, it's moving they're both coming in, are they not? Okay, that's exactly what we want to happen going downward.
For a dive.
Okay, so let's go to the left. Okay, they both come out. So that's perfect for what we want for coming out, but that's not what we want right now. So maybe I need to reverse one of them?
Because at the moment it's sort of like a mirror opposite, right? It's cool.
Oh, it's cool, but yeah, that's exactly what I want in this plane. It's just pulling up the weight on that servo on that side to, was 100, negative 100, now it's going to be positive 100. To the right, they're all going to the right and left now, so that's something. They're following each other.
Is that what you want?
Not yet. So let's say I go to the right, we want the right hand to come down, so that's the complete opposite. I managed to get both arms to go in the right direction now. So we got to the right, let's say he's flying to the right, you want one arm to come down, and then you want, when I go left, I want the left arm to come down. Both of them always up, and then one to come down, and that'll turn you in, and then one to come down, that'll turn you left. Is the plan. So if I go to the right, that one comes down, and if I turn to the left, that one comes down. But now we have the other servo that's still moving. So we've added a bit of an offset weight to this character. This one's about halfway. This is how it's set in a default setup, but we want it full extension because we want those capes to be all the way out. And then to the left. And you want the left to come in. Look at that. Like a ball one.
This one needs to be...
This one is still moving. We don't want that. That's not cool. That's not cool, bro. But we are halfway there. I'm going to see if I can just change this one.
Yeah, more. Keep going.
Keep going.
Yeah.
And to the left. Bit more of an extension. So we want his cape to drop. So here we go. Yeah, that's right. And that's to stay still, full extended.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we want the left hand to bank inwards, so the left cape comes in. Look at that.
Okay, so that's the R-on control sorted.
Okay.
Now we need to do the elevator.
Because Batman does. If we go up, there should be, okay, so that's not right. And then we go down, so it's working. So on down on the stick, which is dive, is working, so we just need to reverse this one. So let's try again. Right, that's good. Left, that's great. Okay, up, nothing should happen. Yes. And down. Hey! Dive, dive, dive. Look at that. He tucks his wings in and away we go. It'll make more sense when he's all fully extended, but you get the gist. So there's right, there's left, there's up, nothing, perfect, and then dive down. Perfect.
Okay, that's exactly what we want. So put it all back together. Let's see the final result. Okay, so this is the finished result, guys. And there you go. There's the wings working. I'll spin around so you can see.
Cool. Yeah, and there's a switch on your remote.
And of course his head. And then down.
And side to side.
Of course the FPV camera is coming through.
You can see me, yep.
There you go. And that's going through his right eye. Left eye.
Is it?
Yeah.
Can't even tell. Which one is
Yes, it is, Harry.
it? Which one is it?
This one.
That eye.
Yeah.
Wow. Cool.
Okay, steering controls, I've got them, so right dips, so that will turn like that, and then left, will turn like that, and then when you want to dive, like that, it'll dip down. Getting that nice articulation working. Of course, we made that on the last episode, so you can go and check that out in the series where we designed that particular piece. It's looking pretty good. We've got a little movement here, and his head to it.
Very cool.
And then of course we've got left and right working. And then down. Awesome stuff. Okay, so without further ado, back to H&R Drone Racing HQ.
Endure, Master Wayne. Take it. They'll hate you for it, but that's the point of Batman. He can be the outcast. He can make the choice that no one else can make. The right choice.
And we're back. Yeah, so thanks so much for tuning into this exciting episode. Don't go anywhere because the maiden flight of this one will be coming up. Batman will be taking to the sky of Gotham.
That's right. And what was your highlights for this one?
It's just cool to get the remote talking to the head and of course the morphing wings. Now it's on the remote, so we are looking pretty good. We're in the green.
That's right. And for me, it was getting the eyes inside his head so you couldn't see it.
That was the hidden part, the hidden FPV camera.
Yeah, it was cool.
Or first person view for the people out there that aren't too sure of that.
Basically, you're a pilot, you can see through his eyes, you're Batman.
And saying that, let's jump on to the next segment.
The movie of the week.
President's Man.
That's right, part 1 and part 2. But basically, Chuck Norris is back in action. And of course, he is the only man that the president calls when he needs something done. Someone saved.
One of the coolest scenes in that one is he uses a jetpack to rocket himself up into the air. Then he jettisons that one and then goes straight to parachute to eventually land in the water to deliver the guy that he's saving
on a submarine. Okay, so final thought.
An exciting one to get the wings of the cape of Batman manipulating and moving the way we're wanting it to. It's looking good.
That's right, and of course, inspired by things like Batman Begins, the Arkham Knight series, because of course that's how they do it. They dip the wings and then he jumps in and then normally, bam, straight into the bad guy.
Yeah. Okay, so saying that, you're welcome to follow us on all socials. You can follow us on Patreon if you want to get these builds into the air faster.
And of course, join us on live streams where of course we're going to deep dive into this one. And of course, currently we're working on the float plane, which is a brand new series that we're working on. And of course, we just finished off the RC Eagle, which is a 3D printed plane, and it's time to fly it.
Yeah, it's time to fly it. So make sure you tune into all the action. I'm Harry.
And I'm Richard. We have to thank all our sponsors. Thank you most importantly of all, and we'll see each other next week.
I'm Harry.
And I'm Richard.
And 3, 2, 1, go. Racing, yeah!